Right, good morning, everybody. I've actually got the shortest presentation to draw the formal part to a conclusion before the Q&A. But it's good to have the opportunity to talk to you because at Finance Birmingham we engage with the applicant and then the project post-application probably for the longest term. So it's good to be able to share with you briefly the role of Finance Birmingham. The team at Finance Birmingham have all got a private sector background from either financial services or programme management. And we're brought in by Birmingham City Council to act as the delivery partner to deliver the AMSCI programme. Laura mentioned earlier about listening to applicants in the previous rounds and drawing from that lessons learned. And one of the things that has been identified, and I think will be helpful going forward, at least I hope it will, is that we'll create this single point of contact for you, a central point, this help desk, where we're not claiming to be able to answer every question you have, but at least we can route you in the right direction. We can make sure those questions are closed off. But more importantly, previously we engaged at the point of due diligence after the investment board. And a number of the questions that we had for clarity, we maybe could have had a conversation earlier and been able to seek that clarity together. So going forward, we engage with applicants at the start through the help desk to provide that clarity and guidance. Essentially, you've heard from Sarah and from Tim, who are in the areas of the assessment. And when Finance Birmingham come into the programme here, we work with those partners to aggregate that assessment data, if you like, into a format for the investment board. And we'll add to that from the financial appendices that you kindly put forward with the application, we'll add to that a desktop appraisal for the finances, which is just a high-level summary to go in there to give a more holistic picture for the investment board. And those papers will go forward and those decisions will come out of the investment board with some areas that they want us then to take forward into the due diligence. For the due diligence, essentially we work with a panel of 3 national accountants where we'll get quotes from all of those accountants, that panel, and actually template the scope that we're looking for and work with you and those partners in providing that financial DD. And that takes a period of about 3 weeks usually after the engagement. The key thing for us, I guess, and my colleague Jeremy is here today as well, who's engaged with a number of the successful applicants in the previous rounds, is that the Minister talked about a strong supply chain. And really what we're about is building strong relationships as well with the applicants that subsequently be projects to work with. So we want to have a common goal at making this actually work, the projects work. So right from the point where we produce the papers for the investment board and go through due diligence, we're working with you on the programme, on the projects. The project monitoring officer that works with you, or relationship manager, irrespective of the label, will actually help through the process then of you'll get a conditional offer letter, we'll go through the DD, the offer will then be confirmed and you'll draw down those funds. And clearly we will work with you to ensure that that process is as smooth as possible and importantly then engage through the project, through the claims and monitoring phase. Obviously if it's a loan, we will work through that paperwork and the drawdown with you. If it's a grant, we'll work through all of the advance claims on that. So importantly for us, it's the relationship we have initially with the applicant and subsequently with the project as you go forward. So all I'd like to do before we go into Q&A, if I may, is just signpost the help desk. As we've said, it's available through the Finance Birmingham website and you'll have your own points of entry into that. It's signposted from a number of areas, the guidance notes from business website, etc. And essentially, we've just tried to come up with some areas that may, at an instant, give you some guidance and support here. So there's a home page. This, obviously, on the live system will be scrolling. It's open from today. You'll scroll through the applicant's journey. It's repeating what Sarah took you through on the process, puts a little bit more information, and it's got some live links then to jump off into areas that you'll need to go through as you navigate through that journey. We tried to capture some of the most frequently asked questions, particularly as we've been through the previous rounds. And as these questions come through and the clarity is provided, we'll try and make that a live area of the website so that you can hopefully see a number of the queries you may have answered on the site. Case studies, they'll go up from today. There's 3 to go on from today already on the successful applicants to give you a profile of the projects that have gone through from rounds 1 and 2. As the events come through, so there are some regional events that will be run, they'll be added to today's event to give you the complete log of what's coming in the area near to you. And then obviously there's a contact form as well, so if you don't want to use the helpline, we can capture the queries there and we'll come back to you with any answers we can. I think the important thing to say from our team is that we're very proud to be part of this project and this programme, so we certainly on our part intend to do everything we can to make it a success and to support you in your applications and subsequently in delivering your projects.